loads of straw!
What's the matter, Rainbow Dash?
I've been doing the same job all day long. I want to do something more exciting. Hello, Dashy. I have so many jobs to do today, and I'm all puffed out. What sort of jobs, Applejack? Next, I have to pick up some apples and deliver it to market. That sounds more exciting than delivering straw. I'll take your apples for you. All right, but only if you have time and can do a good job. I have plenty of time. This is much more exciting than delivering straw.
These loads are heavy, Rainbow Dash. I hope I'm not too late.
Twilight, what is your next job?
I have to take visitors to the farm.
That sounds more exciting than waiting here. I'll take the visitors there for you.
Thank you, but only if you have the time and can do a good job.
I have plenty of time. This is much more exciting than pulling apples. Rarity, what are you doing today?
Rainbow Dash, my darling. Principal Celestia needs me for a very special job.
What job?
I have to collect dresses from the dressing room.
That sounds more exciting than taking visitors. I'll do it for you.
Wait up, darling!
The farmer has just telephoned. His straw hasn't been delivered. There are apples on his field, and his visitors are left at his field.
I promised my friends I'd do a good job, but I haven't. It's all my fault, madam. I wanted to do an exciting job. So I asked Applejack and Twilight Sparkle if I could do their jobs, but I didn't finish them properly.
You haven't done your own job either, Rainbow Dash.
I'll go back and deliver my straw straight away, and this time, I'll finish my job.
I thought you wanted to do something exciting.
I did. Now I want to deliver this straw to the farm. It's a very important job. Do you want to help me pick up apples? No, thank you. I'm enjoying doing my own job.
Next, I have to take visitors back to the bus. Do you want to help?
No, thank you. Delivering my straw is just as exciting.
Every day's a special day on Sodor, changing as the seasons come and go. Gentle spring gives way to summer sunshine. Autumn winds give way to winter snow. All the engines work the same, freezing snow or driving rain. They just take it in their stride, boilers nearly burst with pride. Every day's a special day on Sodor, changing as the seasons come and go. Gentle spring gives way to summer sunshine. Autumn winds give way to winter snow. All the engines work the same, freezing snow or driving rain. They just take it in their stride, boilers nearly burst with pride. Every day's a special day on Sodor, changing
One rainy day, Fluttershy was going back to the depot when she saw a farmer up ahead.
There's an emergency. A big storm is coming. We have to get the sheep down from the hills, so we need everyone to help.
Fluttershy wanted to help, so she ran quickly away to the depot. She had to tell her friends that there was an emergency. When Fluttershy arrived at the depot, her friends, Sunset Shimmer and Twilight Sparkle, were there. So was Miss Celestia. Fluttershy told her about the storm.
First, you must collect the wagons and take them to the top of the hill, then pick up the sheep and bring them safely down the hill to the farmer.
Yes, madam.
They couldn't wait to get started. As Fluttershy was about to get ready, there was a flash of lightning and a roar of thunder. Fluttershy was scared of the thunder and lightning, but she didn't want to tell her friends. She didn't want to look silly. Sunset Shimmer and Twilight Sparkle set off bravely to collect their wagons. Fluttershy set off, but she wasn't very brave at all. The three friends arrived at the bottom of the hill with their wagons. Then there was an even louder roar of thunder. Fluttershy shaked in fear. She was very frightened.
Here I go, Twily!
I'm coming too, Sunset.
I'm too scared to go up the hill with them.
Fluttershy ran back down the hill and hid. Fluttershy waited. She hoped no one would see she wasn't helping. At last, Sunset Shimmer and Twilight Sparkle came down the hill. Their wagons were full of sheep. Fluttershy watched the farmers unload the sheep. Then Twilight Sparkle and Sunset Shimmer went back up the hill into the storm. They were being very brave. Fluttershy felt bad. She wanted to help, but she was too scared. Sunset Shimmer and Twilight Sparkle worked very hard. They went up and came down the hill, bringing sheep safely to the farmers. Then there was trouble. Sunset Shimmer and Twilight Sparkle had went up and came down so many times, they both sprained their ankles.
There are still more sheep up on the hill!
What are we going to do?
Fluttershy looked at her two friends. They were very tired and very sad. Then she looked at the farmers. They were worried about the sheep.
If a big person like me is frightened of thunder, the little sheep must be very scared. I wanted to help the sheep, I wanted to help the farmers, and I wanted to help my friends, but I haven't helped any of them. I've let them all down.
Fluttershy felt very terrible, so she emerged slowly out of her hiding place. Sunset Shimmer and Twilight Sparkle were pleased to see her.
Did you collect lots of sheep, Fluttershy?
We were worried because we didn't see you at all.
I was too scared of the thunder and lightning to go up the hill with you girls. So I hid, and I watched you working. Because of me, there are still sheep on the hill, so now I'm going up to collect them.
There was another flash of lightning and a roar of thunder, but Fluttershy didn't notice. She set off bravely up the hill. The lightning flashed around Fluttershy, the thunder roared, and the rain pelted on Fluttershy, but she wasn't scared. All she thought about was collecting the sheep and bringing them safely down the hill. Fluttershy arrived at the top of the hill. The farmer was waiting. He was very pleased to see Fluttershy. The sheep were quickly loaded into the wagon, and Fluttershy set off down the hill. It was very hard work, but Fluttershy didn't give up. She went up and down the hill until she had collected all the sheep. Fluttershy felt very happy.
I'm braver than I thought!
She came proudly down the hill for the last time. Twilight Sparkle and Sunset Shimmer were waiting for Fluttershy at the bottom of the hill.
Well done, Fluttershy!
Today, Pinkie Pie, Rarity, and Sunset Shimmer are getting their hair re-dyed because their hair dye were worn away by a fierce storm. But there's a problem. The labels have come off the spray can of hair dye. No one knows which dye color is in which spray can. Can you help identify the color dye in each spray can? Let's see the first spray can. Is the dye in the first spray can the right color for Pinkie Pie? Let's see. It's purple. Is that the right color for Pinkie Pie? No. Pinkie Pie's hair isn't purple. What about the second one? It's pink. That looks better. Pinkie Pie's hair is pink. Well done, everyone. Who's next? Rarity's hair is purple. Can you remember which spray can the purple dye was in? Was it this spray can? No. That's not right. The third spray can is full of red and yellow dye. What about trying the first spray can again? That's right. The first spray can is full of purple dye. There's one more customer to be re-dyed, Sunset Shimmer. Sunset Shimmer's hair is red and yellow. Can you remember which spray can the red and yellow dye was in? Was it this spray can? Yes. The red and yellow dye is in the third spray can. Now Sunset Shimmer, Rarity, and Pinkie Pie are all in the right hair color, and they look smart.
You are late, Serena. And what's with that new bicycle? I came as fast as I could. And this bicycle has no bell at all. I don't think a bicycle bell is important. It's very important. It's like an engine's whistle. It lets everyone know you're there. One of you must find a bell for my husband's bicycle right away. Of course I know where to find a bicycle bell. Ding-along, ding-a-ling, find a bell with the very best ring. Hooray! A cowbell would be as good as a bicycle bell. Rainbow Dash and Applejack, listen to that. This is far better than a bicycle bell.
The cows aren't taking any notice at all. That'll never do for a bicycle bell.
Don't worry, I'll go and find another bell. Hooray! Toby's bell will be as good as a bicycle bell. Listen to that, Rarity.
The Cutie Mark Crusaders aren't taking any notice at all. That will never do for the bicycle bell.
I shall find an even better bell. I couldn't find any of them. I will have to go back to the depot and tell them all I can't find the bell. I must find a bicycle bell somewhere before they see me. Hooray! A big school bell is far better than a little bicycle bell. With a bell that big, everyone will know that Serena's husband is there.
Ash is waiting for his new bicycle. I'll have the bells taken off. Then you must deliver it to him.
What's the matter, Pinkie Pie?
Well, Clement, I tried to find a bicycle bell for Ash's new bicycle, and because I felt silly and didn't ask any of my friends where to find a bicycle bell, I couldn't find any of them.
Don't worry, Pinkie. I'm sure you'll find one soon.
Where are you taking that bright new megaphone?
It's not new. It's old. But it still works very well. It has been cleaned and painted.
Now I know just what to do.
There's no bell at all.
Yes, there is. I'll take off the old bell from your old bike and attach it onto the new one.
What a good idea, Pinkie Pie.
That's a very nice bicycle you got there, Ash.
Yes, it was Pinkie's idea.
together they're strong, they're brave, they're bold. Working, working, working together. Huff and puff through all sorts of weather. Edward pushes from the back, helping Henry up the track. They're working, working, working together. Friends for now and friends forever. As a team that tops and yes, that's called togetherness. Henry worries about his fate, afraid he might be running late. Edward thinks he's getting old, but together they're strong, they're brave, they're bold. Working, working, working together. Huff and puff through all sorts of weather. Edward pushes from the back, helping Henry up the track. They're working, working, working together. Friends for now and friends forever. As a team that tops and yes, that's called togetherness. Working, working, working together. Friends for now and friends forever. As a team that tops and yes, that's called togetherness. Working together.
Twilight Sparkle is happy to visit her friends on the narrow gauge railway. There is always something special to do or to see in the high hills. One day, Twilight Sparkle went into the transfer yard. Lots of her friends were there. It was the narrow gauge controller's birthday. The little engines had a lot to do before they could go to his party. Twilight Sparkle was excited.
I brought a present from Principal Celestia. It's a special tent to have the birthday party in.
We have special presents too. I'm taking decorations.
And I'm taking flowers.
We're taking banners.
And balloons.
I'm going to tell him a Man in the Hills story. They're his favorites.
Twilight Sparkle had never heard of the Man in the Hills.
He was a very tall man, dressed all in white. He lived high in the hills. No one has ever found him.
Maybe I can find him and bring him to Mr. Percival's party. That would be the most special present of all.
I can help you. I know the hills better than anyone.
No thank you. I'm sure I can find him on my own. Please don't leave for the party without me. The Man in the Hills. The Man in the Hills. I know I'll find him. I'm sure that I will.
Twilight Sparkle went up to a hillside halt. There was a man dressed all in white.
It's the Man in the Hills! Please, come with me to see Mr. Percival.
Yes, Twilight Sparkle, right away.
I found the Man in the Hills!
I'm not the Man in the Hills. I'm the Dairy Man.
Twilight Sparkle was surprised. Scarloey and Renee giggled.
We can help you find the Man in the Hills.
No thank you. I'm sure I can find him on my own.
Twilight Sparkle searched high and low. Twilight Sparkle hurried towards the mill. A man was waiting nearby. He was white from head to foot.
It's the Man in the Hills! Please, come with me to see Mr. Percival.
Right away, Twilight.
I found the Man in the Hills!
I'm not the Man in the Hills. I'm the miller. I still have to make the birthday cake for the party. And I have to make the ice cream.
The little engines were cross.
You said you'd bring the best present of all. Now Mr. Percival doesn't have any presents, and we're all late.
I wanted to find the most special present all of my own, but all I've done is spoil the party for everyone, especially for Mr. Percival. Renius and Scarloey, please take the tent to the party.
Twilight Sparkle raced quickly away and sent the miller and the dairyman back to their work. Twilight Sparkle was determined to put everything right. Twilight Sparkle delivered the dairyman to the dairy to make the ice cream. And she delivered the miller to the mill. At last, the cake was baked, and Twilight Sparkle hurried quickly away with it. Twilight Sparkle met Freddy at a junction. Freddy was on his way to the party.
I have to get the birthday cake to the party as quickly as I can. Please help me find a shortcut, Freddy.
Sure. Now follow me.
Twilight Sparkle and Freddy stopped at the Green Hills Junction. Suddenly, Twilight Sparkle gasped.
Look, Freddy!
There, all in white, was a man. He was carved into the hillside. He shone in the moonlight.
It's the man in the hills. Twilight Sparkle, you found him.
Soon, all the engines were gathered by the man in the hills. The engines gasped. And everyone was delighted. There, far away and high up in the high hills, Sir Handel was ready to tell his story. And Mr. Percival had the best birthday present ever from all of the engines.
Today, Sunset Shimmer and Twilight Sparkle are going to school. But as they step out of their house, it starts to rain. Can you help them find a way to keep themselves dry? Sunset Shimmer has a hooded jacket, so she puts it on to keep herself dry. Twilight Sparkle has so many things in her bag. She has an umbrella, a magazine, and a bottle of water. Do you think which equipment can keep Twilight Sparkle from the rain? Is the bottle of water suitable? No. The bottle of water can't cover Twilight Sparkle. What about the magazine? Is the magazine powerful enough to keep Twilight Sparkle dry? No. The magazine can get wet. What about the umbrella? That's right. The umbrella is big enough to keep Twilight Sparkle dry. Well done, everyone. Now Twilight Sparkle is on her way to school. As Sunset Shimmer is on her way, her path is blocked by fallen branches. She can't move all of the heavy branches at one time. Can you find someone to help her? That's right. Duncan and Peter Sam. Duncan and Peter Sam can help move all of the branches. Well done, Duncan and Peter Sam. Sunset Shimmer can continue her way to school. Twilight Sparkle has so many paths to take to school. She can't find the safest path. Can you help her decide which path is the safest? The first path is longer and has no puddles, while the second path is shorter and has a lot of puddles. Which path shall Twilight Sparkle take? That's right. The first path. It may be longer, but it's safer than the second one. Twilight Sparkle can now go to school safely. Well done, everyone. At last, Sunset Shimmer and Twilight Sparkle reach school, and the sun is coming out. Sunset Shimmer and Twilight Sparkle are happy to see each other, and they enter school with joy.
Percy has been injured. He's at the nursing room. I need another student to take the mail.
Sunset Shimmer can do it. She knows how to do everything.
Sunset Shimmer had never taken the mail before. Principal Celestia told Sunset Shimmer to collect the parcels and deliver them, just like Percy. Sunset Shimmer wanted to ask how Percy would deliver the mail, but she didn't want to look silly.
I don't want Principal Celestia to think I can't deliver the mail. I'll have to work out how to do it by myself.
When Sunset Shimmer arrived at the mail depot, the post officer was waiting for her.
You have lots of parcels and letters to deliver today. Some for Applejack, some for the children's party at Maithwaite, and some more for the Avengers.
Sunset Shimmer didn't know which of the parcels to deliver first.
Maybe I should go to Applejack's, or maybe the Avengers compound.
Hello, Sunset Shimmer. Are you delivering the mail today?
Yes?
You'll be good at that. You know how to do everything.
Sunset Shimmer really wanted to ask Twilight Sparkle which parcel should deliver first, but she didn't want to look silly. Sunset Shimmer decided to take the parcels and letters to the children first. But she didn't know that Percy delivered the mail in a special order. She accidentally left Applejack's parcel with the children. Next, she delivered some parcels and letters to the Avengers. And finally, she delivered the rest of the parcels to Applejack.
That was easy. I made all the deliveries, and I didn't have to ask anyone how to do it.
Sunset Shimmer felt very proud and very relieved. But Principal Celestia was getting lots of phone calls.
What's that you say? Sunset Shimmer has delivered the wrong parcels and letters.
Sunset, all of the parcels and letters were delivered to the wrong place.
Gosh, I guess I'll have to collect the parcels and letters and deliver them again.
Sunset Shimmer was worried. She knew everyone was waiting for their parcels. First, Sunset Shimmer collected the parcels from the children's party. Then, she collected the parcels and letters from the Avengers. Next, she was on her way to collect the parcels from Applejack.
I mustn't be late with these deliveries. I must hurry!
Sunset Shimmer was in such a rush that she didn't see the barrier ahead. Sunset Shimmer crashed straight into a barrier. Parcels and letters flew everywhere.
Bust my cutie mark, I'll never deliver the parcels on time now.
Sunset Shimmer felt terrible. Soon the parcels and letters were loaded back into Sunset Shimmer's van. Sunset Shimmer knew now she had to ask for help.
I must find Percy. I will ask him what to do.
So Sunset Shimmer raced to the nursing room. Percy was still being treated.
Percy, will you tell me how to deliver the mail?
Of course I will. I deliver the parcels in a special order. I always start with the delivery that is furthest away. Then, I work my way back to Tinmouth Sheds.
Now I know how to deliver the mails at the correct place!
Sunset Shimmer was very happy she had asked Percy what to do. So Sunset Shimmer drove across town. Now she knew how to deliver all the parcels and letters in the right order. The children got their parcels in time for the party. The right parcels and letters were delivered to the Avengers. And Applejack was very pleased. Everyone was happy. Everyone knew Sunset Shimmer was the pride of the town.
Even if I couldn't deliver the mail, but I still could after asking Percy.
If you climb the highest mountain, cross the river deep, maybe you'll find it's never as easy as it first appears. As it first appears. Just remember not to worry or get down at heart. Never lose faith in positive thinking. You'll be amazed when you achieve all the things you start. All the things you start. Never, never, never give up, even though the going's tough. Don't stop trying when you're tiring and you're out of puff. Never, never, never give up, even though you're feeling rough. If at first you don't succeed, never, never, never give up. If at first you don't succeed, then try and try again. Nothing in life is ever as easy, but you get there in the end. Get there in the end. Blow your cares and woes behind you. Start a brand new day. Nothing can stop you reaching your goal. If you're determined, you can do it. You will find a way. You will find a way. Never, never, never give up, even though the going's tough. Don't stop trying when you're tiring and you're out of puff. Never, never, never give up, even though you're feeling rough. If at first you don't succeed, never, never, never give up. Some things seem impossible, answers hard to find. No matter how improbable, you won't know until you try. You can do whatever you choose, it just takes a little luck. So remember, never, never, never give up. Never, never, never give up, even though the going's tough. Don't stop trying when you're tiring and you're out of puff. Never, never, never give up, even though you're feeling rough. If at first you don't succeed, never give up, even though the going's tough. Don't stop trying when you're tiring and you're out of puff. Never, never, never give up, even though you're feeling rough. If at first you don't succeed, never, never, never give up.
I'm sick.
Keep your ill look away from me. I'm collecting the mare today. I should be doing that, Rarity. Really, darling? You'd need a quick shower first. Bother!
Rarity just laughed. Soon, Rarity had collected the mare and went proudly away.
Just look at me, Dashi.
I need someone to collect the Queen of Sodor.
Who's the Queen of Sodor?
A leaky old barge. She needs to go to the workshops. It's dirty work, I'm afraid.
This gave Rainbow Dash an idea.
Is collecting the Queen of Sodor an important job?
Very important work indeed, Rainbow Dash. Do I have a volunteer?
Very important work, I'll do it.
Then it's settled. She's waiting at the canal.
Thank you, darling.
Rainbow Dash was delighted. Her plan was working.
I'm here to collect the Queen of Sodor. That slimy old tub? Rainbow Dash tricked me. She wants me to get dirty. I'll show her a splendid girl like me never gets dirty.
Soon, Rarity set off with the Queen of Sodor. It was a long journey to the workshops. Then there was trouble. The tall funnel of the old barge crashed through a pipe. Rarity was sure she'd get covered in sludge. But she didn't. The workmen soon cleared the mess, and then Rarity was on her way. She arrived safe and sound, and pleased that the dirty work was done. When Rarity returned to the depot, she was very proud of herself.
How did you manage to stay so clean? I have to stay clean, darling, in case there's important work to do.
I'm gonna sneeze. Watch out, Birdie. I did warn you.
You'll need a wash down now, Rarity!
Good, it will make me readier than ever. I'm such a splendid girl.
Scarloey and Rheneas like to help and be kind to each other. Because of that, they are the best of friends. Today, Rheneas has so many jobs to do, so Scarloey lets him first. This makes Rheneas happy, and Scarloey is pleased of himself. Rheneas and Scarloey want to use the bathroom. Scarloey is more emergent to use the bathroom, so Rheneas lets him first. Scarloey is proud of his friend. When Scarloey is finished, it is Rheneas's turn to use the bathroom. When Rheneas is having a crush on a female student, Scarloey advises him not to, because it is wrong. And Rheneas apologizes to Scarloey, and Scarloey accepts his apology. This makes each other happy. Rheneas meets Sir Handel. Sir Handel isn't happy because he don't know which way to go to the library. What shall Rheneas do to help his friend? Yes, Rheneas has to show Sir Handel the way to the library. Well done, Rheneas. Scarloey sees Twilight Sparkle trying to pick up her pencil because it has fallen under her desk. Twilight Sparkle is bigger, so she can't reach it. What shall Scarloey do? Yes, Scarloey has to pick Twilight Sparkle's pencil because he's smaller than Twilight Sparkle. And Scarloey gives the pencil back to her. Well done, Scarloey. When the little engines get home, Rheneas and Scarloey will share their experiences with their friends, like good friends should.
At harvest time, the air is filled with the smell of fresh fruit and vegetables. Everyone deliver their loads to market happily. But one day, mist and rain swirled down Toby's branch line. Applejack was delivering a load of fresh tomatoes. Suddenly, she felt a big bug.
What was that?
The warning flags were put up, and Applejack inspected the road.
The earth is crumbling! I must tell Principal Celestia! I've got important news! The road on Toby's line is wobbly!
Old and wobbly, just like Toby. That's not news. Can't stop to listen to your silly chatter.
Miss Celestia?
Not now, Applejack. Twilight Sparkle, you are to collect the prize bowl. It's at the farm on Toby's line.
Yes, madam!
But the road is wobbly!
They are safe enough.
Nobody ever listens to me.
Twilight was carefully fighting her way through the rain. Soon, she had collected the farmer's bull and was on her way back. The rain had made the road more wobbly than ever. Suddenly, there was a deep rumbling sound. Twilight Sparkle was trapped in the landslide. Late that night, Twilight Sparkle still hadn't returned. Applejack and Pinkie Pie were worried.
Twilight is in trouble!
But no one took notice.
Pinkie, shall we find Twilight?
Right away, Applejack.
Applejack?
We'll have you out of there in no time!
Twilight Sparkle was happy to see her friends. Pinkie Pie dug all of the soils and Applejack pulled Twilight out of the earth. At last, Twilight Sparkle was free.
I'm glad to be useful.
It was dawn before the road was clear. Then Applejack and Twilight Sparkle made their way back home.
Twilight is here, madam!
Applejack saved the day!
I'm sorry, Applejack. We must do a better job of listening to you in the future.
They're 2, they're 4, they're 6, they're 8, shunting trucks and hauling freight. Red and green and brown and blue, they're the really useful crew. All with different roles to play, around tin mill sheds or far away. Down the hills and round the bends, Thomas and his friends. Thomas!
He's the cheeky one.
James!
His fame but lots of fun.
Percy!
Pulls the mail on time.
Gordon!
Thunders down the line.
Emily!
Really knows her stuff.
Henry!
Toots and huffs and puffs.
Edward!
Wants to help and share.
Toby! Well, let's say he's square. They're 2, they're 4, they're 6, they're 8, shunting trucks and hauling freight. Red and green and brown and blue, they're the really useful crew. All with different roles to play, around tin mill sheds or far away. Down the hills and round